for tonight. Ryan Clark, what are you watching for tonight, Rams-Bucks?
I'm looking at protection for Tom Brady. When you look at the games against the Saints, also the game against the Chicago Bears, where he was pressured more in those games than he was any other time this season, Tom Brady wasn't the GOAT. Tom Brady wasn't the best quarterback playing football. He was actually kind of awful. He forgot whether it was third down or fourth down. He threw interceptions. His team got blown out against the New Orleans Saints. And we all know that this Los Angeles Rams rush has been deadly with Aaron Donald, with Leonard Floyd on the outside, also bringing safeties, bringing linebackers. And so I'm looking to see who wins this battle, because I think that will go a long way in who wins the game.
Dan, what are you watching?
I want to watch these two corners for Tampa Bay, Maldine and Carlton Davis. Listen, this is what I know about Sean McVay. He is the best clue grabber when it comes to tape study in the NFL, meaning he's going to watch tape and realize, okay, you got nosy eyes, and you got nosy eyes, and if I get something in front of your eyes, I can attack that. I want to see those corners have discipline on the back end.
And Rex, what are you watching for?
I want to see Bruce Arians, see if he can actually be balanced. Like, you got to run the football. Ryan talked about you need to protect Tom Brady. One way to do that is be balanced as a football team so that passers just can't tee off on you. So run the football. You have a really good back, use them.
Yeah, you have actually multiple good backs, right? You got Rojo and
I just
Fournette.
think only one, because Fournette, I'm not in his corner.
Okay, well, he's got. It's a name that you know, one way
yes,
or the other.
It is.
Okay.
I draft bust.
So let's figure out who we think is going to win tonight. Rex, I will start with you. Who wins Monday Night Football tonight, Bucks and Rams?
Look, man, I'm gonna believe in Bruce Arians. I've regretted that already twice this year, but I'm gonna believe in him again. Give me Tampa Bay.
That feels like a very big game and a big spot for him. Dan Orlovsky, who do you like tonight?
Yeah, I'll take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Something the Rams do really well offensively is be efficient on first down, especially in their run game. And the Bucs defense is outstanding stopping the run. I think they're going to kind of play or force the Rams to play behind the chains, and they'll protect Tom Brady enough. I'll take the Bucs.
I have a feeling I know where this one's going to go. Ryan Clark, who you like?
I'm going to take the Los Angeles Rams. Listen, I'll be the last man standing. I think they get pressure on Tom Brady. I like the way that Jalen Ramsey is being used on the back end. And when you look at Troy Hill and Darius Williams, those guys have stepped up. So I believe they have the manpower on the back in the secondary. And Sean McVay will come up with something to get this offense going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the run and the play action game. Give me the Bucs all by myself. I'll talk to you guys about it on Wednesday.
Dolo.
All right, and so that's the way the weekend will end up. Meanwhile, as we continue commercial-free with you for the next 10 minutes, let's talk about why the Buccaneers so badly need to win this game, because the Saints just dominated the Falcons yesterday, and they did it with both sides of the ball. Taysom Hill, the starting quarterback, he had himself a very good day. That's a rushing touchdown for him there that put the Saints up 17-9. Then in the fourth quarter, that's still the score, and it's Hill. We know he can run with the football, Dan, as he takes it in here. He actually was the Saints' leading rusher in this game.
Yeah, Greeny, these are the plays that you kind of get intrigued about with his skill set, right? That play action pass, no one's there. He's got that awareness, that second play reaction to create some offense and scramble. And then the story of the game was his defensive line. This defensive line hunted Matt Ryan all game, leading to 8 sacks.
And so, again, 8 sacks, and that was the storyline here, regardless of who the quarterback was going to be. In this game yesterday, that Saints defense was going to be good enough to win it. And so we're going to do something new here. I begin my radio show every Monday with my takes on things we saw yesterday. So I'm going to give you a couple of thoughts on what we saw yesterday and see what this crew thinks. RC, I'm starting with you. Regardless of what happens tonight, the New Orleans Saints are the best team in the NFC. Agree or disagree?
I agree with that. I agree. I think that right now you can't say that either of these teams playing tonight are better than the Saints, especially with that defense playing the way they are. But that's also predicated on Drew Brees coming back. Much like last year when Teddy Bridgewater was playing, I kept saying the Saints are the best team. The Saints are the best team. It was because of the defense and what I knew this offense would be when Drew was at the helm. And when you look at this team playing the way they play now, I keep seeing visions of what it looked like against Tampa Bay. In the prime time, that's a tough Saints team to beat.
Dan?
I'm not backing off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I felt that they were the best football team that start this season, and I think as this season has gone on, they've had moments of absolute domination. The Saints just don't match up. The Saints match up favorably against the Bucs, but I know this. With the offensive line and when Ali Marpet gets back, they're strong. Tom Brady's as accurate as anybody in the NFL when he's kept clean. They got big-time playmakers on the outside, and they got a defense that has the ability to be dominant. And so, as much as I love the Saints, I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when healthy, are still the best team in the NFC.
Rex, I say the Saints are the best team in the NFC. You say?
I totally agree with you, because it's impossible for me to say Tampa's better when they got slaughtered both games in these matchups head-to-head.
Yeah.
So, to me, we're using about, well, they're not healthy because you're missing a guard. Like, come on. So to me, it's like, no, they've already proven it to me. And quite honestly, their defense is the difference. Like, they are bringing it. Look, Atlanta goes in the game, they're popping off about Matty Ice is, hey, best offense in the league last 3 weeks. Well, it never looked like it there, dude. Like, they got smoked like sausage. And to me, I'm going to say the Saints. Yes, Drew Brees has to be the quarterback at the end of the year, but if he is, no reason to think they can't get it done.
We'll see. We would assume that Brees will come back healthy, but even if he doesn't, I think the way that defense plays the way it played yesterday, I think that team is going to be a tough out in the playoffs no matter what. All right, my next take here. I don't like saying this quickly, but it is more to do with the player that I'm watching behind him. But my next take is the Dolphins got this thing wrong. They should have taken Justin Herbert ahead of Tua Tagovailoa. Dan Orlovsky, your reaction?
I agree, and I think the world of Tua. But what I have seen from Justin Herbert is absolutely superstar qualities. You're talking about what style of quarterback do you want in 2020 moving forward? You want a big, powerful, strong-armed, athletic, twitchy, big-time playmaking ability quarterback. Justin Herbert is that. He is the walking definition of that. It's why I think the Chargers will be the #1 destination for a head coaching opportunity if they move on from Anthony Lynn. As great as I think Tua is, I think that Justin Herbert is going to be a top 3 quarterback in the NFL very quickly, like 2021, 2022 quickly.
Rex, you even before the draft were singing the praises of Justin Herbert. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's face it. But every team blew it. Look, the Bengals got the right guy. Why? That is Ohio football. That was the right guy for you. Doesn't mean he's better than Herbert. Herbert's the best quarterback. So to me, absolutely, Herbert's the guy. You mentioned that this guy could be in the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. Well, it's funny. Their offense is ranked, giving away Anthony Lynn's job already. Mm-hmm. Their offense is ranked 3rd in the National Football League with, by the way, 3 backup offensive linemen. So you mentioned that Tom Brady needs that guard. Well, how about having 3 offensive linemen out? You're 3rd in the NFL in offense. And so to me, I think this kid is a slam dunk, no-brainer, and he's going to be in the Pro Bowl conversations for years to come.
Ryan Clark, when I watch him play, maybe the most remarkable thing I can say about him is you forget he's a rookie. It's impossible to believe that Herbert is a rookie. So what do you think? I say the Dolphins got this thing wrong. What do you say, Ryan Clark?
100%. I took a lot of heat for asking that question on Twitter after Justin Herbert played against Drew Brees on Monday night. But when you watch what he can do physically, and you also look at him and the type of quarterbacks he stood across the sidelines from and outplayed or played with, whether it was Drew Brees, Pat Mahomes, or Tom Brady, this kid has never looked out of place. He's never looked young. He's never looked scared. And the athleticism and the arm strength and the accuracy and the efficiency from the pocket or outside of the pocket has been absolutely amazing. This dude is a star. And I agree with Rex. Maybe everybody got it wrong because he sure looks like a can't-miss quarterback right now.
Who got it right is the people who do our graphics. He looks much better with the longer hair. And we should leave that picture up there, despite the fact that we know that isn't what he looks like anymore. All right, one more. And Rex Ryan, I'm going to start with you on this one. I think I could name 6 teams that I could see winning the AFC before I get to the Baltimore Ravens. And I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. But the Ravens have looked so bad